If you want a true immersive experience, you got to come to GalaxyCon. It's back for its second season here in Oklahoma City. This pass gets us in a behind-the-scenes look at everything. You can buy collectibles, you can meet your favorite celebrities, you can dress up, and you can interact with so many fans and so many celebrities. This is the place to be. GalaxyCon. Let's check it out. What's it like getting a chance to meet your fans that you may or may not have known that you had?
Yeah, it's so amazing. So many people come up to here and they're like, I've seen your work on social media, and it's so like weird seeing people in real life, like everyone you see online, and then you're like, oh my gosh, you're a real person. So it's truly amazing, and getting to like see that recognition in real life is awesome.
What's the journey been like when you said, you know what, I want to create this persona, I want to bring it to life on social media, and now you're living it literally?
It's crazy. I honestly never could have dreamed I'd be here. We started off, going to a local library convention and cosplaying, and to ever imagine I would be here in something I fully made with a booth where I'm, selling people photos of like stuff I've made is absolutely crazy, and like so much of a blessing to me. I just feel so blessed.
What's it like when you come to GalaxyCons and they're like, I know that, I know who that is, and I got to see him?
Super excited. I mean, when I got to create these cartoon shows many years ago for Nickelodeon, and so having anybody like anything you do, number one, is great, but then to have it liked 20, 30 years later, and to have a fan base that's still really excited to embrace the characters. There's really nothing that compares with it, because I get people coming up all the time, and just the phrase I get all the time is, you made my childhood, you made my childhood. And I go, I hope that's a good thing. And then, but they're always so happy and so grateful to have watched the shows and to have been part of it. So whatever we put on screen, we have a big responsibility. Whether you're going to do something good or bad, people are affected by it. So I'm just glad we were able to affect people in a positive way, what we do.
What's it like whenever you break out the voice and people are like, oh my gosh, I know who you are?
The first thing I think is, wow, you turned into an old Viking. And I was like, that's what happened. I was 15 when I did Little Mermaid, so yeah, and now time marches on. Nobody knew at the time what it was going to turn into. So I was just sort of, I was a 15-year-old kid doing a television series and, off to an audition. And, a prince? Okay, sort of a confident prince, I can do that. And then, it became The Little Mermaid. It became sort of the beginning of the Disney Renaissance.
You've also evolved into other voices. I mean, heck, we're even checking out Spider-Man. So tell us what it's like trying to adapt your voice to other characters.
Well, I always loved Spider-Man growing up. I was a big Spider-Man fan. And so when I went into the audition process, I had closed my eyes and I was just imagining all of the comics that I had read as a kid. And I think that because I was such a fan of the character, I think that came across in the audition and hopefully in the performance, and that's why people still enjoy the show to this day.
What does it mean getting a chance to meet your fans in person on a more personal level, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, I love it. Now, I got here a day early. I saw my hotel was right across the street from the Thunder game. So I went over there, and of course, people recognize it, fist bump and all that. But here I get to spend time with people, and I'm pretty good at understanding who might need a little more time, who might need a hug. And I really like the interactions. That's why I'm here 2 years in a row, which is unusual, but I wanted to come back, and here I am.
I know what I'm getting into because I literally grew up watching you, and I was a massive wrestling fan, mainly because of you. Do you hear that from a lot of people?
Well, excuse me, Paul, but the first thing old hacksaw Jim Duggan has to do is give a big ho! Kind of fires me up nowadays, gets me going, especially here at GalaxyCon in Oklahoma City. It's been a great time. It is great to be back here in Oklahoma City.
Jacob Romero from One Piece.
Hey.
One Piece come to life. What's it like bringing this to life?
Oh man, it's been fantastic. I mean, the story is such a special story, and we're lucky to have found such a family together on the show. And I can't think of many other projects that let me travel to so many different places and do so many different things. So it's been great.
What's it like coming to Comic-Con, getting the chance to meet your fans in person?
Oh, it's great. It's special to get to experience what a project means to people, and yeah, just to give a little gratitude back to the people that make it all so successful, and just share a moment together. It's definitely special to me. So
I think you're the most fun person here. You got the hat, you got the music going. This is the place to be.
Absolutely the place to be. Absolutely the place to be. So
thank you so much.
Oklahoma.